Yo! What's good, YouTube? It's Ray Drill. Today, I got a special video for y'all. So, Blackreign, if y'all don't know who that is, Blackreign4, he's an excellent Madden player, one of the top Madden players on Xbox. He was hosting a tournament this weekend. It was a $10 buy-in, and for first place, you get $200. Second place, third and fourth, they give you $10. So I was thinking, cool, you know, this would be a good tournament to sign up in. I did not know it was gonna be 74 people, like 74 people in this one tournament, and they had other YouTubers such as TD Barrett. They had Goated Mills. They even had Blackreign's former champion when they on his other tournament. I think his name was Let the Band Play, I believe. Yeah, Let the Band Play. So they had him. They had a whole lot of good competition, and so I thought this would be a great chance to just show y'all that I'm much more than giving tips. That I consider myself pretty decent at Madden. I'm not gonna say I'm top tier, but I'm working to get there. So the last thing I want to cover before we get into this tournament is this giveaway that I'm doing. Now, it's only been 3 days since I posted my last video, so I like to normally wait until a week. So be expecting the giveaway winners to be announced on my video this coming weekend. So that'll be 7 days, so that way everybody have time to watch my videos. So in round 1 of this 74-man tournament, we actually face off against Keep Up Gifted. So it's actually gonna be Texans on Texans. I don't know if y'all caught his playbook in time, but he actually picked the Panthers playbook, so I'm a little familiar with the Panthers playbook. Now with this, I'm not showing every single play, so y'all are just gonna have to kind of bear in mind that, because this video would have been way too long. So we actually get a stop on his first and second down, so now it's 3rd and 7, and he was running this A slot, and as y'all see, I'm super familiar with this formation. So he's gonna try to roll out, and he has nothing, but I forgot to put a quarterback spy, and that's my bad. So he ended up converting that first down. Now the very next play, I'm thinking, okay, he wants to run out with his quarterback, so I'm gonna put my spy. So I got it this time. So I see the angle route, nothing's open, and we get an instant sack from Willie Merciless. So now we got him at a 2nd and 20. So I've seen this formation 1,000 times. 100% probably gonna be alert looking, and look what it is. Our linebacker is able to blow that up right in the backfield. So now it's 3rd and 21, and we got his back against the ropes. And this is my first time seeing this formation this whole time, obviously. And I was thinking he probably don't have a good dot out of it, or if he do, then it's gonna be something quick. Now we take away the crosser, and there's nothing open. Now he would have had that backside post, but we were on that. So as you can see, he punted the ball. We got the ball at 2nd and 9 now, and I got square wide open, but I see triangle come open late, so I'm gonna hit that right there. Take my little easy 23 yards, I think it was. Yeah, no, 25 actually. So that moves us to the 28-yard line, and I come back in the same play because I figure he's gonna run on my square and triangle. So then I'm gonna hit X right there over the top. So the next 2 plays, he actually gets a stop on me. So now it's 3rd and goal, and I wanted to try out my red zone dot that I do, but I missed my read, and I seen he didn't have a spy, so I'm gonna go ahead and sneak that in there for the touchdown. So now it's 7-0, and at this point I'm feeling pretty confident because I feel like I'm better than this guy, because he's only shown me this one formation and he hasn't been moving the ball out of it well. Now he accidentally catches me on my safety, but I see the post and he actually threw that, and I get the worst animation possible. So now it's 2nd and 10, and at this point I know that I should be able to have this game in the bag, because he's almost just making blind reads. It's like he's covering his eyes and just pressing a button. So I try to chuck that tight end right there, but he actually catches me slipping because I planned a little too low, and he hit me over the top. And my linebacker isn't that fast. I think Cunningham has 84 speed, but now he's gonna run this nice little RPO. But look, I have a guy right there, and I just get the worst angle possible, and I don't understand why that happens. So he got a little touchdown right there. So it's 7-7. So now I'm thinking I need to go down and get 7, because apparently I'm just gonna start getting cheated if I don't. Now I had square right there, but I see X all by himself, and that would have just been disrespectful to D-Hop if I didn't throw that. So now it's 1st and 10, and as y'all can see, I came out with my favorite formation, which is this gun Y off trips Pats, which is what I broke down on my YouTube channel. So you can see we hit him with a nice out route on that right side. So now I'm thinking I want to hit him with a nice out route to the left side, because I figured he's gonna be a cover 3 still. And as you can see, we connect right there, Will Fuller. His linebacker almost made a play on that, but I'm glad he didn't, and he just kept giving me out routes. So if you're gonna keep giving me out routes, I'm gonna keep taking them. So you can see we end up driving all the way down to the 3, and I try to throw it right there to D-Hop, and his users right there, because I'm just blind, and I'm thinking, oh no, I can't let this dude score. So thankfully he had no stick, and we were able to stop him right there. So we ended up getting a stop on 1st down. I think it was a sack I got, and so now it's 2nd and 16, and he actually throws a nice check and release right there. So that was his first time showing that the whole game. So the rest of the game, as you can see, I got that manned up. because I figured he's gonna be predictable and I only run the check and release to one tight end. And on 4th and 3, we get an excellent stop right there. And now I got a 4th down. I need to convert myself, and we only got 10 seconds left. And look at this read and watch the playmaker. That was just so beautiful. Now I tried to get sticky right here, and it almost cost me 3 points, but thankfully we were able to get a timeout, and we missed. I was so mad. I've never missed a field goal that close in my life, but EA knows that they owed me one right there. So check this return out. Look, I bump into my person, and look, we just off to the races. I promise Cunningham better not catch me. All right, let's go. As y'all can see, that was about a 99-yard return right there. So that puts us up 14-7, and we ended up getting a stop on 1st down, and he caught me on my lineman right here. So he had a wide open dot because I had to send somebody to pull Deshaun Watson up. So he ended up converting that 1st down. I ended up getting a stop. So now we got 2nd down, and look, he's gonna throw it right at my user. Like, this is how garbages do this. He doesn't make any reads. So at this point, I'm thinking I just need to put this game away before EA does some BS and has me lose this game. So he showed me 146, and I like to audible down into I form against 146, and as you can see, we get a nice little lane with Deshaun Watson. So at this point, I'm thinking just chew on the clock, but I kind of see something I like with his defense, with his HB power, and as you can see, we off to the races right there. So with that touchdown, that's pretty much going to seal it for that game. Now, rush attack, this guy he wasn't good, to be honest. I know it's a little hard to read, but I ended up beating him 28-0, and it was only 2nd quarter, so we had to enforce the 21-0 rule. Once I seen AK pick the Titans, I knew I was going to be in a sweat fest. And like I said, I know this guy is a really good player, and I've seen him on my comments on YouTube, so I know that he knows his stuff. So as you see, we get the ball first, so I really don't like getting the ball first, but we're gonna open up the game in our usual. I like to run the ball out of A slot offset. So now we're gonna try to cook up a dot right here, and I got square because I was waiting on his user to drop off, because they normally drop off of that drag to cover that post. So as you can see, we ended up converting that 1st down, and I ended up getting a really nice lane with Deshaun Watson. So that's gonna bring us to 2nd and 2, and I wanted square, but then I seen he's gonna leave X, but we just get hollered at. I think that was Jarrell Casey. I'm not sure who that was, but we ended up getting a 4th and 4, and I was playing really risky this game, and honestly, this is the most risky read I've made in this tournament. Now, watch his user. He kind of should have had a pick, but he overplayed it just a little bit. So we ended up getting stopped on 1st down, and we throw a nice out route on 2nd and 10. So that's going to move the sticks for us. Now, I was thinking I was going to have this bubble, but I ended up giving it. And look at the lanes we get. This play has such really great blocking, and I'm gonna break this play down more whenever I put a video out on it, so be expecting that video really soon. So we end up getting a 2nd and goal on the 1, and we just ran the ball, and I figured he was gonna run commit, which he do, and thankfully we got a nice dot right there for the touchdown. So we're actually in the lead now, 7-0, and he comes out in wing stack, and I figured he's gonna run a stretch right here, and I thought I had people there, but Derrick Henry being Derrick Henry's just gonna bowl over, so he's gonna come back out in wing stacks. So I was like, okay, maybe he might run to the other side. He does, and thankfully we have 2 people there that came free. So now we got him in a 3rd and 4. He comes out and trips tight offset tight end, and he tried to throw a nice little quick streak, I think that was right there, and we ended up getting a swat. So now it's 4th and 4, and I'm thinking I want to make him think I'm sending a blitz when I'm actually not. So I think he panicked a little bit and just tried to throw it in a quick seam, but I had my linebacker playing that Pacific spot for that reason. So with that turnover, that's going to give us great field position. And right here, I was watching his user. He bit on X a little bit, so I went with square, and that was a nice possession catch by Kenny Steele. So now we got 1st to go. We're going to run our little RPO play right here, and Lamar Miller is just going to get the touchdown, and I love that fall forward animation. So now he comes back out and tight offset tight end, and he has a corner route, but my cornerback is all over that. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7, and he comes back out in his empty Saints. So I've been wanting him to think I've been sending pressure, so I'm sitting in my little, it's a little cover 2 shield. I break this defense down more because it's actually really effective, and as he throws it right to my cornerback, and that right there pretty much sealed the game. But he actually did a really good job of fighting, because he's down 21-0, and if he doesn't get a score right here, then that means that he's gonna have to quit because of the 21-0 rule. So he throws a nice little dot right there, and he's gonna start hurrying up. And so now I'm thinking, okay, he's probably gonna run that little same thing again. So I put my linebacker where he's supposed to be, and he's gonna end up giving it, and we get some good sheds by, I don't know who that is, but that was a really good shed. So he's gonna come out in his bunch tight end, and like I told him after the game, I told him I don't see why you didn't stay in this the whole time, because y'all are gonna see right here. I was really wanting to blitz him, and then I was gonna put some coverages to put a linebacker right there, but he was doing a really good job quick hiking me, as thankfully we got the sack right there. So that's gonna bring up a 2nd and 21. He's gonna hurry up. So now I'm thinking he's gonna try to run the same thing, but as you can see, I get caught on my lineman when I was trying to adjust. So right now I'm thinking, okay, I need to stop blitzing, but me being me, guess what I'm finna do? I'm finna send everybody still. And I was steadily putting people in zones, but I thought I put him in the right zone, but I didn't apparently, and he was just doing a really great job. So he hit his running back right there, and now I'm thinking, okay, Derrick Henry, chill. Like, look at this dude. So he comes back out empty. Look at this. He throws it right at my user, and I don't get any animation whatsoever. And at this point, I knew I was gonna get dotted somehow, and that's just what happened. So he put together an excellent drive right there. So now we got 28 seconds, and I was wanting at least 3 points or a touchdown. As you can see, we throw a nice ball right there to Will Fuller. So now it's 2nd and 12 because I ended up taking a sack, I believe. And look at X. I have X wide open right there for the easy dot, and we're gonna go ahead and go out of bounds, and we're actually just gonna take our 3. So now we're going to be up 24-7 going into half, so we're feeling good at this point. I really just want to try to put this game away. So he gets the ball first. He throws it right at my cornerback, and AJ Brown just snags all over him. Like, I need to take that guy out because that's the 2nd time getting snagged on this game. So then he's going to go to the hurry up offense, and I'm thinking he's going to throw that streak, but he actually threw to his running back right there. And look how they just make my dude get out the way. It's like they just told him, yeah, hey, you can go by, don't worry about it. So he's going to hurry it up again, and so now I put my guy in the flat out there so he can guard that running back, and I thought he was going to throw a streak right here, but he ended up getting a sack, thankfully. So that was actually Jonathan Joseph. I put him in my slot because I feel like he's just too slow to play out there at cornerback. So you can see it's 2nd and 16. He's still hurrying up. So at this point, I'm thinking streak by this left side receiver because that's what he's been running this whole time. And I put my cornerback on the right in a hard flat just for that running back. So I'm feeling pretty good about this, and I have the spy in case he does an angle route. So as you can see, there's nothing really open, and JJ Watt gets a nice sack right there. Now, if for any of y'all that don't know, I put JJ Watt at my defensive tackle spot, and look at that. He throws it right at my user, and I don't get any animation. So thankfully, we forced him to punt. So now it's our ball, and he actually stopped us on 1st and 2nd. So now it's 3rd down, and I have X wide open, which I thought he was wide open, but I got a horrible pass lead. And look at that crazy interception. Like, seriously. So at this point, I'm thinking, oh Lord, you know, I need to make sure I put this game away because this is gonna be a hell game. So it's 1st and 10, throws his little check down, and look, I can't get any animation to tackle. Like, my user's running out there dumb. So he's gonna hurry it up, and I'm actually really confident in I form as long as I don't get armbarred to death. So he's actually gonna drop back and pass, and I put my cornerback in the cover too, and he just did not play that, as y'all can see. So he comes back out and tight offset tight end, and he throws a nice little in route to Sharp. So now I'm thinking, Lord, he's finna put together an excellent drive and punch it in the end zone right here. And now it's finna be 14-24. And now I'm finna have to sweat really hard. So he does a lot of audibles. So I put my cornerback in a spy because I figured he might try to throw an angle route. Then I changed my mind and put him in a hard flat for the running back. So as you can see, he's gonna drop back and he's gonna throw it right at my cornerback. Well, that was my safety actually. And I get a dive in animation for a pick, which is really lucky, honestly. And that's pretty much gonna do the game. And big shout out to AK. He was a very, very tough opponent. So that's gonna wrap it up for part 1. Be on the lookout for part 2 in a couple days. If y'all enjoyed this video, remember, like, comment, and if you really enjoyed this, go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of y'all, and remember, go comment on my last video that I put out so you can be entered in the giveaway. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.